Hey everybody, how you doing? Today I'll be talking about a short horror movie, believe it or not, called Says. And I found out there's another horror movie with a sequel also by the same name, but this is a different type of Simon Says. As like I said, it's a short horror movie. It's only 20 minutes, believe it or not, and it's on Tubi TV. So I don't know if this is Tubi's first short horror movie being released on their channel. Maybe they did have other shorts. I'm not sure, but I guess this is the first, and it was being hyped up. This short horror movie was being hyped. It was really being hyped about, and I'm hearing like other movie reviewers hyping it up, saying this is actually great, it's good, you must see it. But after seeing the short horror movie, let me tell you what this is about. Of course, it's about this girl 21st birthday party. I guess it looked like Cabin in the Woods, what it looked like, and suddenly this clown buzzed the door and got invited in. Maybe one of the guests they thought probably one of the guests invited him to come in to entertain the party goers by playing a game called Simon Says. But it kind of leads to a little darker route when one of the participants decided not to participate in one of the Simon Says game segment, And guess what? The clown decided to shoot him for not playing, for not continuing to play. And everybody got scared, and that's when everybody stopped worrying. And this clown decided to pull a gun out on people like who doesn't play the game right is gonna get shot pretty much. So they gotta do certain things like the simple Simon Says, get like 1 foot up, start wriggling, but then it gets kind of darker when he say prick your finger, for example, and then you get people that's trying to run, they get shot. Like again, like who doesn't dissipate, or there's also a twist like if you don't follow the rules of what he says Simon Says, and you move forward on what he was trying to tell you to do without the Simon Says logo, guess what? You're gonna get shot too. The movie does have flaws too. To be honest with you, is this kind of weird that one guy escaped, and the clowns just let him escape like that to get the cops over later. Um, all in all, I feel like this movie, even like, let's say this is a fun length movie, and you give this movie an origin story, right? Let's just say this was a full length movie instead of a 20-minute short from Tubi. I'm gonna be honest, this to me is still gonna be a weak movie. Don't get me wrong, I like the actor that played the clown villain. Like, I mean, he acts crazy, wild. He just acts stupid, silly. Like, oh wow, I can't believe it. Like that type of attitude. Like, oh, does it hurt? Let me help you. Oh, wait a minute, you didn't break your finger. Let me help you. Like kind of like that type of attitude vibe he will give. Something like that. But all in all, I didn't find this movie interesting. I just find it weak. Nothing new on the table, even though the guy who played the villain was good. But still, there's nothing new to the table. That's all it is. And I believe that you'll watch it, and then even you probably might say that we watch a lot of horror movies, a lot of different horror characters. You're gonna say to yourself, this guy is not new at all. You know, yeah, good acting, well shot. Don't get me wrong, everyone did a good job. The scream factor, the horror factor of these characters, how they scared they were. They did a good job. It was believable. Yeah, I give credit for that. But like as it rolls on, it's like it is going to be a forgettable movie when you think about it. A forgettable short. It's like, hey, you've seen it once, you've seen it twice, and you say, hey, nothing new. What does the clown cannot do that this cat could do? Because Art could pick up a gun too. Let's put it like that. But yeah, all in all, it's just a decent watch. A one-time waster, a two-time waster. Eventually, you'll get bored. So Simon Says it's either you're gonna like it or not like it, in my opinion. Anyway, over and out, and peace.